A wild night last night on the Blitz. We saw some teams move on to the next round. We saw some teams go home. So let's get to the highlights. Calallen. Remember, they needed a huge comeback against Canyon Lake last week to move on, taking on a good Austin LBJ team. Here, you can't do this. The Cats put the ball on the turf, recovered by LBJ. Austin in business, and they take advantage here. Oscar Gordon III with the keeper, and he's going to get in for the score. The Jags go up 7-0 on Calallen. And then a little trickeration here. Watch the onside kick. I don't know if Calallen was ready for it or not, but the Jags come up with it. Two of them touched the ball, but Austin gets it, and they were in business. Daquan Donaldson putting LBJ up 13-0 in the first on Phil Danaher's Cats. And you think this might be another blowout like they had against Alice last week, right? Well, Calallen says not so fast here. Later in the first, Ethan Salinas getting Calallen on the board. The nice little fake and in. Cut the lead to 13-7. Now this was big here in the first half because LBJ looking like they were going to make it a two-possession game again, but they have a little problems on the handoff themselves, and that ball's on the turf, recovered by Calallen's Donovan Eigelhart, and Calallen in business. The Cats would take advantage here. Jeremiah Earls, he's been the rock for Coach Danaher all year long, and here takes it to the house. He gone for the score. Calallen now with its first lead of the game in the second at 14-13, but LBJ would answer right before the half. Oscar Gordon III again, and they would never trail again. LBJ eliminates Calallen 38-26, your final. The Cats go down in Pleasanton. So now LBJ would take on the winner of Miller and Boerne. Remember, Miller, a big upset over number 2 Lampasas last week, looking to punch their ticket to the state quarters here early on. Andrew Body hitting Adrian Lloyd. And Lloyd fighting his way near the goal line. Get off me. It takes about 10 Greyhounds to bring him down. They eventually do, but Ethan Greenwood here going to finish it off, and that made it 7-0 Bucks. Coach Evans liking what he's seeing. Now here, this time Miller going to do it through the air. Body hitting Greenwood. That made it 14-0. But Miller not content to rest on their laurels here now in the second. This time it's going to be Body on the ground and bodying his way in. Miller up 21-0, looking like it was going to be a rout. Now Boerne trying to do their best to stay in it. Remember, they upset Port Lavaca last week, so no slouches themselves. But here, Rashawn Galloway rolling out and going deep to Camden Johnson, and he hauls it in past the Bucks secondary. And then he's down at the 2. Greyhounds in business, and they cap it off. Galloway here going to take it in himself. That made it 21-6. Now, unfortunately for Boerne, they needed many more of those on the night because the Bucks would answer. That offense could not be contained last night, as they haven't for much of this season. Here, Greenwood gonna punch his way in. The kid's only a sophomore. He's got 2 more years to terrorize opponents. That made it 28-6. Now it's 28-14 right before the half. Body this time going to go over the middle to Donovan Terrell. All Miller, 70-45, your final. That is, of course, final. The Bucks on to the state quarters for the first time since 1960.